Looks good. Microphone, auxiliary. Looks good, I think. 1080 output seems to be okay. Yeah. First time with the microphone in a while. Welcome in. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out as we keep going. And yeah, let's all right, let's try this out. Hopefully you guys don't hear a ton of background noise from the fan. Do I have a tape measure? Yes, I do. Can't lose that. So, everything's looking good. Is everything performing good? That might be the next question. I don't know how hot it is up here, so that could be a problem later on. But we'll find out as we go. I'm trying not to hit the limiter. So far, I haven't. I do have a directional microphone set up. Hopefully, you guys don't hear too much of it. Oh, I gotta find business files while I'm thinking about it. Wait, do I have that stuff on my desktop? That might be a better question. Or I do not. I do not have it. From the looks of it. I've got expenses. I've got that. I've got sales. Last work photos. But that's under the old naming scheme. Need a G drive. I need this. Do I need this? I need all of this stuff. Okay, so I don't need this one. I don't need that one. So I should have started with box 5 because that is actually a smaller list. So yeah, I'm just doing inventory for the website. Hopefully the website is up in a few days. Probably not. But at least this way, I really do not have too much stuff in these. Kind of surprising. It's not that one. What the? Where'd it go? There we go. So box 1. I'm gonna grab all of this. Ugh. Excel. All right. All right, I'm going to try and do that. And just to let you guys kind of see what I'm doing. Desktop, H2, ask. Nope. That. There's that. There's me. Desktop with that. Got a desktop with this. There we go. That is what we want to see for right now. Actually, I want to put on top. I think I say to move that up. And I'll just have to sit and watch my screen. I think I can go to right here. That looks pretty good. So, you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Elgato with HDMI 2, desktop 2 screens. No, so this is going to be my best option, I think, for right now. All right, so that does look okay. It looks like my microphone's picking up. Everything is working like it should. I do hide behind it, so I have to stay a little bit farther over than I was expecting to my left, which is fine. As I get here, so we are getting rid of I'm just gonna get rid of that. I know I sold that. Some of these are gonna stay the same. Some of these I think I'm gonna redo this. This I won't have a bulk pricing anymore. So this becomes dimensions. So X, Y, and then Z is vertical. So width by depth by height in inches. Weight. I don't know. Most of my stuff isn't crazy heavy. Let's do ounces. And at 16 pounds per ounce. Weight in grams. There we go. So we'll grab this. We'll grab that. All borders. And as we find it, we'll go for that. So what's this going to be called? This is, I think this is going to be box 1. Number 1. Because that's what it is. I've got them in boxes right now. They're plastic tubs. As I find stuff, I will add it in. I might be adjusting prices too. Maybe instead of bulk price, it'll be sale price. Like, you know, discount sale. So, not really too worried about stuff like that right now, but most of it's just getting ready for shipping, getting ready for a ton of work. Done. And really this box 1, I don't know if I'd ship it. It's not really what I would consider gallery grade anymore. And so I don't know that I want to keep it around. You know, it sounds, I don't even know the last time that I looked at some of this stuff. So, you know, like, yeah, it doesn't look that bad, but it's, I know I can do so much better. Like the lips, super chonky and goofy, and just not really what I would want. And It's got some weirdness at the top. I don't know if it shows up. There's a black spot inside, something like that. You know, you want to buy it because it's not something I'd pick back up. I can't get this glass anymore. So what was this number? JB 2010. This is 2010-03. So retails 85. I'd and the discount numbers will probably be in person only, just because of how little I would actually make if I was to sit and sell these out. So it's nothing like personal. It's, you know, it's perfectly good glass. It's just not what I want to be selling right now as I get it. This was canary yellow. A canary yellow sweet. I mean, originally I had it listed for 85. And one thing too is if you buy directly from me, as I blew my microphone out, I don't charge tax. I include the tax in it. So if I sold it for 85, you only pay 85. You know what? I'd be willing to let that go for 40 bucks. How about that? And what's this thing weigh? 24.6 ounces. 6 ounces or 698 grams. So she's a chunky boy. She is a little on the little heavier. Got to merge and center all these stupid things. So, and I'm not happy with how I set this table up. Eventually I'll fix it and I'll go in and make it look all pretty. Today's just not that day. Right now it's just kind of burning through, seeing what I have. Canary yellow. This set, I think I had it set for, is that only 4 inches tall? Bigger than that. It's really about 3 3/4, so it's by, I'll say 5.5. So I do this for these, yes. I do that for all of the, oh. So the answer is no. Come on. A little out of practice with Excel. And I've also got my mouse set for gaming. So it's a little bit different. So yeah, 40, 50, no, I do 40. And that's like the in-person price. You know, it's some of the stuff I don't want to move it again. And so I'm more willing to get rid of this and take 40 bucks. Just kind of where I'm at, kind of mentally and emotionally. Ounces. So, yeah, anyone's like, huh, that seems super cheap. That's really what it is. It's just me wanting to get rid of some of the older stuff that just hasn't moved in a while. And it's just a different point in life. You know, I used to want to make profit on everything. Now, I'm just kind of sick of moving stuff. So I would rather sit and get rid of it. So here's a better kind of same bottle idea. It's still funky at the top. It's not round. It's got a weird shape to it. It's 4, right? Yeah, 4. Choose 010-4. I think I had this retailing for $125. You know, discounts would be, well, if you're doing roughly that, $60. I mean, would someone buy it? I have no idea. Someone came in with $60 in hand. I would happily take it. 38.4 or 110.90. So 10 grams, which is pretty heavy. You know, I mean, it's, what is that, 2 point something pounds? 2 pounds, 6.4 ounces. Like, it's heavy. And part of it too is, ooh, that's way off center. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see it. It doesn't really show up, but it's way off center. What is that, 3 3/4? How tall is this thing? It's almost 8 inches tall though, so so the H is always gonna be your height. And kind of how that is, but super heavy, super just not where I want to be want to be selling right now. So part of it's, I'm just kind of in a let's sell it, let's get some cash flowing into the bank. It's not. I'm gonna switch you guys out of this real quick. I've got to put just so you guys can't see everything. Where'd that thing go? Where do I want to put this? I want to put this inventory. I'm not going to do a last updated on that. Save it. All right. So now that I can just hit Control S, you guys can I don't have to worry about you guys seeing on my computer where that is. So I've got that taken care of. And if you're wondering, yes, I am left-handed. And so another Swedish one, semi-transparent. Let's 8. That one actually isn't that bad. What is that? Yellow green optic. Swede retail 200. It's actually, it's not a bad looking. So I mean, it's not bad looking. Just a little bit funky. So I don't know what I want to do on that. 48.5 ounces though. Woof. Well, let's get widest points. Yeah, 4.5. $6.5 according to that. And 48.5 ounces, or 1376. You know, this one actually isn't that bad. I might put it out. I think current discount on it, I don't know. What are you guys thinking? I don't know. It's too quiet. I'm trying to think. Like, it's not a bad base. I don't want to do 50% off on it, but I kind of want it gone. I kind of just want it gone. In part because glass, I have to move again, and glass is really heavy. How about $120, right? Because what would that? Do I have a calculator up? So 120 divided by 200s, so it's a 40% discount. You know, these are like over half discounts. I'm just not as happy with them. So $120, and that includes tax. If I was to sell it to you, these probably won't be on the website, but I still want to inventory them, get proper measurements. Has this not been out of the thing since I made it? Wow. So here on. Okay. So you can kind of see how there's do I have a white piece of paper handy? A clean white piece of paper. Whoops. Close enough. So, whoop. Yeah, you can kind of see how there's a almost like a snakeskin pattern on this. So this should be a 10. Number 10. 10. I had this for 180. And I'm actually going to fix my typo while I'm in here. Green Optic Swede. 180. How about this? We'll take that same. Let's do point. Let's see where 0.6 is. Times that by 180s. 108. So how about, where's 120 put it? It's still 30-something%. So How about $110? Whoop. Yeah, I'll do 110 on it. Clear it out, get it gone. While I'm thinking about it, where did I put my tape measure? 3.5 by 3.5. By about 6.5. Weighs in at 36.3, which is 1028. And the thing is, I might be missing pieces too. I'm not sure. I had taken a lot of this apart for a show a while back. Don't remember if I sold anything there. But what I do know is that I want to sit and clean out my stuff. So I am big humpy here. This is 2. So 393 or 1120. According to that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy with it. So just because I've got all these numbered, so this is 2 yet. Is that an accurate? I'm gonna say 6.25. So 6.2 by I'm gonna say 4.5 just for easy math. I had it listed for 75. Whoops. Green optic. That should have been. Two. So we used to use a lot of aventurine. Back in the day, so it's this like sparkly. It doesn't really pick it up on camera. I just don't have a good way to show it, but it has like this weird metallic, sparkly look to it. We used to do a ton of it, like 10, almost 20 years ago, and it just doesn't sell. It kind of sits. It's a novelty thing. I don't like it. So I don't know, 75, so $40. Let's get it out of here. $40. And it's not that it's a bad piece. Well, it is a bad piece. It's just not good. So it's kind of in that, like, I just don't like it. I kind of want to just get rid of it. Mantra right now. And I don't want to move it again. I truly don't. I think I'm just over it at this point. So here's number 9 out of this box. Does it come out? Yes, it does. So this, ooh. Yeah, so you can kind of see the snake pattern. I did a lot of it back in the day, and I mean a lot of it. So it's a nice little piece. I'm sure someone will like it. Maybe not for 200 bucks. But I'm sure someone out there is gonna be like, "Hey, I really need one of these." Yeah, and they will sit and they will enjoy it in their house. EISC. How about this? I'll do it. That same green optic one that I had. I'll do the same thing. 120 bucks. Brings it to your house. Blue with white optic. With optic Swede. Let me grab some measurements on it. 375 by 375. 3.75 by 3.75 by 775. Yeah, 775. So, yeah, kind of just doing what I got to do, trying to get some inventory done. I'm trying to also race a meeting that I have today. I definitely don't want to go to. But yeah, if I can set up a thing, I will happily take a lower amount to get it out of my office. So that was 9. So 10 was done. Ugh. I forgot that I don't take out this box very often. And as I'm trying to like peel bubble wrap off. So this isn't bad. You know, a clear little bowl. Make a nice little cereal bowl. So this was actually piece number 1. Um, 2010-1. So 9 was the 4th. And I forgot to take measurements on the previous one. Yeah, this is why I need to stop talking and just do it. 9. Make up your mind. 932. Or 32.9. So clear bowl, GB1, clear bowl. This was a 50. You know what? I think if I was going to sit down, and do it, just because it's something I know I can make quick now. Like at the time I couldn't. It'd be like an hour. How about $20 and it's yours? Any questions? Let me know. 30 ounces exactly, which is amazing. 0.852. Oh, I'm guessing that's 852. 5,875. 3,875. Could I do these in fractions? Sure. Am I going to? No. Write that down. So it's 5 and 7/8 by 8 by 3 and 8. All right. So this is not stuff that'll be going on the website, I don't think. Mostly because I don't think I can ship it, be cost effective, and make money all at the same time. 12. Where's 12? There we go. Big clear cup, $35. Yeah. Probably not. Ah, come on. So it's not a bad cup, you know. Just a little bit chonky. 12. Clear cup, retail. I think I got it for 35, I said. I don't know. I mean, in reality, it's 582, which is how many ounces? 20.5. So, what? No way. Yeah, just shade over a pound. Oh, I guess it is. It's got some wax gum. It's got some juice. 3.5 by 3.5 by 6 3/4. What's my discount price on it? $10. $10 buy it. $10. I just don't care. Like. Yeah, and I'm sure someone's gonna be like, "Oh, that's so cheap," and it's like, yeah, but it's not good. It's just not good. It's just not a good cup. I know I can do better. I can probably get that same size cup, size wise. It's a lovely sound. In like half the amount of glass. So same volume, half the amount of glass. Control C. I'm gonna go to sheet 2. 10. Paste. So yeah, I've only got 2 left. So that sold years ago, actually. This long neck actually sold years ago, which is kind of nice. Ooh, here's a throwback. So we used to make color bars, and I've got really bad. It looks really not great, and it's not really that great. But we used to make color bars with sheet glass in the fusing shop. And so we would sit and make stuff like this. So this is number 5. Vertical Marini cup. And as cool as it is, like, I'm also like in a let's get it out of here. So I had these for 100 back in the day. Honestly, my color choices were poor. The design's not great. It's big. It's heavy. My scale keeps turning off, pissing me off. You know what? Let's call it. I kind of want to just get rid of it. If that makes sense. What should I do? $40? Like, I don't even know if that would cover like shop time anymore. Because you got to sit and do all the work, and it's just not 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So $40 by 6.5. $29.6. Oh, I guess I was lifting it up a bit. Got to move this over a bit. 31.1. $886. Well, so hopefully I wasn't doing that for a bunch of them. If so, whoop-de. These ones aren't really getting shipped anywhere. To my knowledge, at least, they're not getting shipped. And if I can, I'll do a second sale up where I live. Just trying to. Okay. That was number 5 out of the 2010s. Oh, I still have a couple more. Come on. You. Got a big heavy boy. Oh, that's right. I skipped this one on the grinder. Shit. So I don't know if it's. Yeah, it's not going to show up on here. Oh, I skipped number 7 across the thing. The multi-layer Swede. And it's kind of just nasty. Yeah, I remember skipping it across the thing. Multi-layer Swede. I don't know if those numbers were accurate, but we will sit down and figure this out. So 6, because of all the issues and me just wanting to get rid of stuff, $100. Half off, like, let's get it out of here. Let's just blow it out. Well, yeah, I'll do 100. I'll do $100. Especially just because it's so heavy. 6. Which is 6 by... I don't have a good way to measure these, so I'm just kind of eyeballing. 3.5. Eight and a half. 30.94. Oof. Which is 6 pounds, 13 ounces, or 109.1 ounces. 1 ounces. So that is heavy. That is why my wrists hurt. Yeah, so I think I'm just missing one piece out of this box, which is amazing. Considering I've moved from Minneapolis to St. Louis to where I'm living. Plus, there was a couple times where I put them in storage, so the fact that these have moved that much and I haven't lost that many pieces, I think I've lost like 5 from moving. Yeah, I think I've lost more from storm damage than I have from the rest of it. Actually going pretty good. Got some nice inventory done. Only been going about an hour per box. All right, so I know this is 6. I'm just going to tear through this wrap, this bubble wrap, because I just don't care about it right now. Back up. Yeah, so we'll get the numbers on the weights first. This is super tippy. 12.5 or 356. Six. Long neck amphora. So yeah, so these, you can kind of see what it looks like. These would actually get stuffed into like sand. That's why you had the pointy bottom, so you could stuff them in sand and then they would sit in that sand and not shift around. The problem is now they're super tippy because you have a really small base for something that's probably pretty tall. And holy cow, is that thing off center and full of cords. So I don't know, 2 3/8. How about this? 2 1/4. How tall is this thing? About 10 1/4. So, and that used to be the tallest that we could make in the furnaces that I worked out of. Was 10 1/4. Because if you tried going much longer than that, you'd actually hit the back of the furnace wall. I gotta figure out what I want to put. 10, you know what? $10. I know I can do those super quick now, so we're just gonna say $10, call it a day. Hopefully I don't have to repack this box today. But yeah, so I'm only missing one, and I know I've seen it, I just don't remember when. So box one, when I find it, that's purple sweet with the silver leaf has to go in it. Yeah, and it's pretty quiet on the chat. Doing some inventory. I don't know if anyone's even watching right now. I haven't even. Let me make this big. So, okay. Nothing crazy. But yeah. Doing inventory, box number one done. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I just need to grab box number two. Sold. So this part can go away because it is sold. Kind of how I wish more of it went. But that's not for me to decide. And I think I'm gonna do box number two. I'll do so 5 and 3. What does 5 and 3 look like? This is just that. So 2. I know I sold a bunch of it in St. Louis. I just don't remember what I sold in St. Louis. And so box 1 is done. I've got 2 and 4 are combined together. I don't know what that was and why my computer rang out like that. So that's box 5. So 4, I can go through, I think. I think. So box 4. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna grab this, go over here. Number 3, right? Okay. Go to this. Go here. Go. Oh, you can't paste. Copy this. Go here. Paste. Yeah. I want to go here. Grab this stuff. I think grab that. And then grab does this not hat? Oh, interesting. Okay. So I could sit down and actually you know what? I'll do that later. when I'm actually thinking about it. Why does it say name? When did I screw that up? We'll grab this. Grab description, paste. Yep. For right now, grab that. This. Make a grid. And grab all that. Kind of sucks that I screwed that up. Center. Okay. So I'll grab that. Grab that. And do that because I know there's gonna be some stuff from box 2 in here. This was called, whoops, number 4. Grab that. Say it's safe. And wait, no, this is box 4. Okay. Making sure. I'm gonna go blow my nose quick. I will be right back. Got one vent in this room, and the AC is blowing, but I've got my computer going, and it's hot. Dash through. So some of this doesn't go in here. So this is actually box 3 item. So if it's in the wrong box, I will sit. And I'm not going to inventory it until I go to put it in the right box, because it might not look like it, but I do like some inventory management. This is box number 4. Which actually kind of confused me last time I went to get stuff. I need to charge my phone, I think. Let me see. Got 33%. Which ain't bad. Wish it was a little bit better. I'm gonna sit. Hold on. I just gotta sit and deal with some stuff. Click to reply. report spam and scam. Next. I don't know if it's spam or if it's a scam. I call it a scam. Submit it and get blocked. So I'm gonna sit and do that. How do I refresh chat again? Chat settings, mod icons, mod action. Add appearance. Only followers on. Locked in. Now, turn on safe. All right. Oh, clear chat. Yay! All right. Number 4 of there we go. That's how we do this. How do I get the trying to find out how to share myself. And I don't want to hear myself. So this, grab this, Facebook. Actually, yeah. Post it. Yeah, hopefully that drives some people over. I don't know. But we'll try it. Trying to find stuff. This should be 14 through 24. So I gotta sit and just take stuff out that is not 14 through 24. So, donated a couple pieces. Hey, look, that one that I was missing out of 1. I can actually go back to number 1. Grab number 1. Oh, not clear cup. 12. I got that one. I got this one. So I found it. Okay. 2011? Yep. Oh, this is heavy. I don't know why it was in there. So you guys can look at that for a quick second. So purple, what was that, 2010-11. $8.50. I don't even remember what. I wonder what that costs, like color wise now. Um, hot glass color. The fact that I remember all of these things scares me. Was it hyacinth? I think it's hyacinth. Is that blue hyacinth? Or red hyacinth? Let's say it's blue, so 84. Actually, okay. That has a slight bluish tint to it. So I think it's this one. Ooh. 69.3 ounces. Oof. Or 1966. Yeah, if anyone's wondering, it's 4 pounds 5 ounces. So, not even that good of a one. 3 3/4. Whoop. By 10 and I'll say 10 3/4. So fourths, just in weight. I mean, just for me to sit down and buy 4 pounds of glass is $8. Like, this is $8 of clear. So maybe I'll talk about it one day. I want to get a discount price. I think $8.50 times that by point. So we do 0.6. You have 40% discount. $500. Do $500 cash. So just because it's so heavy, it's so big, it's actually a nice-ish piece. You know what? I'm actually going to drop this even farther. I'll do 400. How about that? Just to try and get it out of my house. And this one actually might go on the website. It's a nice piece. It's decent for kind of that genre of where I was at. You know, and I think $500 would 400 would be a great thing. Oh, you guys can see where it was. Cool. You can also see that I'm wearing pants. So there's that. Yeah, and so you'll see that I don't have a box 2. If you're following along, I do not have a box 2. I actually sold a lot of that box 2 when I was in St. Louis. Which is cool to be like, yeah, I sold an entire box of stuff. But it also sucks because I sold an entire box of stuff. So, and I don't have a way to make it again. So we're doing box 4 right now. And kind of doing this. So some of this stuff just isn't here. If it's highlighted, it's gone. I think I threw away a lot of stuff that just wasn't what I wanted. So, do I add box 2? That's the question that I have. So, I don't know how much of it I have. So, I do have some box 2 stuff in here. But I'll do it right here. And I'm gonna. Oh, can I not asterisk that? Box number 2. I don't. I've sold so much out of box 2. I don't really need a box 2, and so that's where I'm kind of like, do I keep a box 2 around just to say that I have box 2, or do I just get rid of it and put it in box 1? I keep clipping and it's driving me mad. And this microphone won't stay up right now, so I gotta sit and mess with that stuff later. But I think I know why. I think I remember why. Some of this stuff I think just needs to go away though. Some of it I think just needs to go away. So I think some of this might be going in box 1, even though it's box 4 inventory. 22 goes in this box. Kind of checking numbers as I go along. $20.10. Because I might be throwing the box. Like, I'm looking at how much I have, and it's not much. I might be throwing the box 2 stuff in box 1. Just looking at like how much is left of it, and all of that good stuff. Some of this might be getting some very discounted prices as well, because I don't want to deal with it. And some of it, it's just really hard to sell. I think box 2, with what I have left, I think box 2 is going to be going into box number 1. And the reason for that is just, it's time. I think it's just time to clear out box 2. And I think what I'm going to do is do, can I grab this? Grab this, copy it, go to box 2, and paste it. And I can. So, yeah, as we kind of get stuff going, so 2010. So I'm going to grab all this information. Control C. Do this. Control paste. And kind of just do it that way. And I think that's going to be the best way to do it. But you can kind of see, like, I just don't have much stuff in there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces left out of this. Maybe more. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 pieces. I think I can fit this all in box number 1. I know I carried one of them up today and it was super heavy. I think that's why I put it in box 4. But let's start going through. I know I've sold a lot of stuff out of 2 or 4 as well. I'm actually missing a couple pieces, which scares me. But I think with everything kind of going on in the moves and stuff. What was the note? Yeah, I don't live in St. Louis anymore, so Laurel and Hardy vase that I don't know if it's going to show up very well. Sandblasted, so it's Laurel on one side, Hardy on the other. And it was a fun thing to do. The Laurel and Hardy vase is 2016-16. So 2016-16. $200. I think the discounted price. I think $100 for it is more than fair. I think $100 for both of these. Even though it was a fun project for school, but yet at the same time, it's like I kind of want to get rid of these and just have it come in as income. I'm gonna say 4.25. For these 42.6. Wow. At 1208. Yep, 1208 grams. By 8.5. Because 150 would be 25%. 100 would be that. How about $125? Right, 125 flat rate shipped right to your door. I think that's more than fair for it. In part because I kind of just want the money. I don't want to move them again. And kind of in part just to sit and not have to really deal with some of the weirdness of moving it again. But yeah, the Laurel and Hardy vases. And then I did, it's hard to see, but it's Three Stooges. So this is number 17 of that season. Three Stooges is actually a little bit wider. That's 4.5. I think about the same height. I'll say 8.25. So, and these are one of one. Like, I'm not going to make more of them. 50.9. 1444. Yeah, and this is more what it is. It's more to document what I still have. I know that tree thing, it's broken. I know I throw it away. I think I threw it away, actually. It broke in transit, and to fix it, for me to fix it would actually cost more than it would be for me to make a new one. So I've decided to not repair a lot of stuff when it breaks. Was this a 16 or a 10? This was a 16? I don't remember making it. And this was a 16. 20. And 21. I'm going to do these last. Some of these I know I've sold and I've gotten the money for it, and I don't really care right now. I think this was one of my designer hand grenades. Not a good color choice, but 19. Whoop. So yeah, so we had to do a political statement thing for class. I think I'm just gonna do it for $70. I think it's a little too niche for most people. But kind of a little glass hand grenade that I made. And it's not that it's a bad. Well, it's not great. Not a great design, but it's a fun. 29.7. Whoop. 7. Weight in gram. 844. It kind of had a fun aesthetic to it. I'm gonna measure it from the skinny way, which I'm gonna call that 4.5 by 5.5 by 5 3/4. It's kind of interesting. Like, I remember actually having this amber handle. It was actually tank color that we had. It's kind of an interesting idea. Just worked in a shop that had tank color. Only time I've ever worked in a shop with color tanks. In a way, I miss it in the same way. I'm glad we don't have it a lot. Because it doesn't go over well. That's 2010. 1010. Oh, this is the wrong box as well. That should be in box 3. I wonder how much of this is messed up now, and how much I'm gonna have to sit and fix, because I don't have that much 16 left. Jacket in a bottle. Are you in the wrong box? So this is also in the wrong thing. That's a box 3 thing. Whoop. 16-4. Yeah, that's in the wrong one. I'm just making sure. 16-9. Yeah, so this is all 14 and up. So 24. I've got on my feet 22. I think the pink compass actually. Nope, it's in. What? That's not right. So either I'm missing a lot of glass, or I don't know where it is. Both are possible. So here's this. It's not poorly done. I just kind of want to get rid of it. So I'm gonna say $50 for that. This thing would stop doing that. Where's the widest point? 6 1/4. By where's the widest point? I'll say 3 inches. $22.8 or $646. Whoops. Blue. It's not clear. It's yellow. Flatten base. Right. So 23, I'm pretty sure I sold. I just don't know. I think that was when my computer died. And so I don't have a good working, like, hey, this thing is awesome. Come on. Get in your home. Yeah, I think that's why I put everything in box 4. So I think that's why I did it. I only had half a box of box 4. Because I think Clear Cup is sold. So this is gone. This isn't in here. So I think that's why I combined 2 and 3, or 2 and 4, was because of how much is gone. I put an inventory in here. So 4-color flat. I know this is gone. I think because it broke. So I can keep these two together, I guess. It doesn't really hurt anything that I do with it. That I know of, at least. So, what time is my meeting? Hopefully it's at 6. Yeah, sure. Tim. Okay, so I got another hour. I can stream theoretically. Trying to think on my feet, and it's not working well. That is a 16. Clear wasted vase. Coming out. I'd say let's just get rid of it. $10. Clear wasted vase. A little clear wasted vase. Not super useful, but someone might want it for $20. And about 3.5 by 3.5. By 7.5. Turn this on. Ounces. 15.4. Whoop. 438. I think that pink cup sold. I don't remember what it sold for, but I think it's gone. I'm pretty sure I sold it. Or I broke it. Or it's sitting in my kitchen. I don't remember. But all I know is it's not in this box. We'll do 20 and 21 since they're sitting here. Clear cup. If I can get $5 for it, I'll be happy. How about that? Because it's not a real good cup. It's, kind of weird. Let's say 3.25 by 3. Do 20. Yeah, it's not good. $5. A little skull thingy. I think this is when we had first gotten torches. I think I boiled the glass when I was working it, so yeah, kind of a little fun. It's hard to photograph clear. And I think my camera is going to die. So what is it? And 6.2. 180. And 2 by, we'll say 2 by 2 by 2. But 2. I'm trying to think of like what to do with this box situation as well, because it's like I don't really want to have just a random box of stuff, but at the same time, like I don't want to have multiple I don't want to move stuff if I don't have to. So I think I'm just gonna put that. I don't see everything. $5. One. Yeah, so kind of thinking about that. I'm looking and I'm watching that battery just going down. I think that's why I put it together first time was I've got some from 3. I've got a whole thing of 5. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put box 2 in box 4 again. So and it's some of the older stuff. I would rather. I'm kind of looking at it. I'm going. I could fit it into 1. I could fit it into whatever. I know box 3 is going to be full. I think box 2. The reason that I moved it over, I think I'm going to move that to box 1. I think box 2 is not going to be part of box 1 just because there's not a lot of stuff. I'm looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 pieces. I think I can fit 5 pieces in that box. So Pink Cup must have sold. So I'm going to grab. But I'm going to grab this. Can't do what I want, so it won't let me do what I want. Pink Tree needs a base. I don't know where that went. I know I had it in my apartment. I think I broke it, and I think I threw it away. Got that. I've got that. I think this sold. I think this sold. And blue and yellow flattened vase I have. That is gone, and that's missing. That is technically another box, and my power is fading really quick on that camera. I don't know why. So I'm going to call it box 2. Box 2... I think what's going to happen is box 2 is going to go. I can keep it box 4. I'm going to keep it box 4, I think, for right now. Because there's not much in it, and it's light. I know box 1's kind of heavy. Right now, I mean, How heavy is box 1? So, what's 500 ounces? 32 pounds. Like, it's pretty heavy. Box 4, right now, taking those same numbers, 185. So 185 divided by 16. You're talking 12 pounds. So I think box 2 will actually become part of box 4 permanently. Just as a so box 2 inventory is now going into box 4. Because it can, and I think that that's a very useful waste or use of space and weight. I don't think any of these things are really heavy. I gotta set this up yet. That it's set up wrong before, and it's easier just to keep stuff in blocks. Grab that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab stuff as I see it. I've got a couple pieces from another box. Holy cow, am I really dropping down? And I've only got an hour left, so if my camera dies, you'll still be able to hear me. You just won't be able to see me. I'm gonna try and get some of this stuff done on camera. Whoop. Yeah, I think like this one that I just dropped on my foot. 2010-19. Oh yeah, 2010-19. What's this retail? I think I got it set for 50. It's not well done. It's got a flat spot. Let me see what it weighs. 2 3/4. 2.75 by 2.5 by 6. By 6. 2. Or 21.9. It's a pound of glass. Hey, look, I already had these ones done. $25. You know what? I'm gonna do 20. I'll do 20 on that one, just to try and get it to move. It's small. It's not really. And I might actually do 10 on that. I'll do. You know what? I'm gonna do $10. Just get it out of my hair. You know, someone might like it. Someone might not. And the thing is like I'm not attached to these emotionally anymore. I don't really care as much about it as I used to. Little RISD thing. What is this? 22. So 2010-22. I'll do 25 on it. I'm gonna switch this out to 20. Not 250, 2250, 25. just to try and get it out the door. About 3 3/4. And it's 6 inches tall. Weighs 22.7 ounces. Or 644. Yeah, so what is that? The kind of nice having no one chat, but it's kind of lonely. What's this one? And I lost my camera, which is fine. What's weird is it says no signal, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. It's still on, but yet I've got no signal. So we've got 22-21, which is this beauty here. 2010-21. Original retail was 100. I think I'm gonna discount. I'm gonna do this down quite a bit. I'm gonna say $40 on it, just so it can move out the door. It's crooked. It's not pretty. It's too. So 2.75 by 2.75 by 7. $29.7 ounces, or $8.44 for those metric fans. Across the world. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that I just decided to keep going. Decided to just keep this box combined with everything in it. So yeah. I'm just gonna put a note to in box number 4. So that I remember that I did this 2010-23. This little amber vase. So it's not a huge loss for me. Oh, I didn't. 2010. So clear Swede. Where was it? 2 and 3. 2. 2010-23. I think I have this going for 40 according to everything. $10. Small amber vase. And it's a little bit funky, so it's 3.5 by 3.5. or $10. So 3.5 by 3.5, 4.5. 12.4. Or 352. According to the plates numbers, come on. Oh, I hate fighting with bubble wrap. You know what? I don't really care about it. So therefore, let's get out haphazardly. And then the bad Reticello vase. The faux Reticello, which actually, or plate. I'm going to try and get this on one. 10 by 15. Handle this properly. So I'd put 50 DISC. I'll DISC this for 20. 674. 23.8. About 2.5 high and 9.25. I say too tall. 5 tall. Red. I want to say that's sold. So if that's all of it, black and green vase. I think I sold that. I think I got paid for it. Got paid for that. Got paid for that. Got paid for that. So, come on. Whatever. So the ones that I did today, just for my own notes. I've got 492 half. Or about 30 points. Pounds of glass there. So I've got 12 pieces in there, so I can actually sit down and figure out 492 divided that by 12. 41 ounce per average. For that box, which is actually kind of heavy, I feel, but that's fine. And then box 2 is 120.5. But then I got box 4 in there as well. So I got a plus a 185.3, 85. So 305.8. I think, assuming I can do math. Divide that by 16 ounces. That gives us a 19.1 pounds. And that 305.8, divide that by, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Divided by 14. Is 21.8. Average weight count. So a little over a pound. So, and that's good to know. I've got a meeting here coming up. So maybe I'll let my camera charge overnight. Maybe I'll grab that tomorrow if I remember. Maybe I will not. We will find out. I need to upload this 2 different places. It's going to take a minute. But yeah, you guys have a good night. We will do the other 2 boxes another day. Probably about do box number 3 maybe tomorrow or the next day. We'll see how it goes. You guys have a good night.